Most people think muscle grows while you lift weights. Truth is, muscle grows after you leave the gym. This workout only sends the signal. It's where real change happens during recovery. Every rep creates small stress on your muscle fibers, and your body adapts by rebuilding them stronger, but only if you give it the right nutrition, sleep, and time. There are no shortcuts, no magic supplements, and no overnight transformations, especially for natural lifters. In this video, I'll break down the real science behind muscle growth, explain why most people don't see results, and show you how to build muscle naturally, the right way. Muscle growth is called hypertrophy. It's the process where your muscles become bigger and stronger as an adaptation to resistance training. When you lift weights, your muscle fibers experience mechanical tension and tiny amounts of stress. This creates microscopic damage, often called micro tears inside the muscle fibers. Don't worry, this damage is not a bad thing. It's actually the signal your body needs to grow. After training, your body enters a repair phase. Using protein and energy from food, it repairs those fibers and builds them back slightly thicker and stronger than before. This is how your body prepares for the next time you face the same stress. For natural lifters, this process is slow and gradual. Muscle doesn't grow from a single workout. It grows from consistent training over weeks and months. Each session sends a message, and each recovery period builds on the last one. There's no magic, no secret exercise, and no shortcut supplement. Hypertrophy is pure biology. If the stimulus is strong enough, nutrition is sufficient, and recovery is respected, the body adapts. Skip any one of these, and muscle growth stalls. Respect the process, and real gains follow. Progressive overload means gradually increasing the demand you place on your muscles over time. Your body only adapts when it's forced to handle more stress than before. This doesn't always mean adding weight to the bar. You can progress by lifting more weight with proper form, doing more reps with the same weight, improving form, control, and time under tension, reducing rest time while maintaining performance. If your workouts look the same every week, your muscles quickly adapt, and once adaptation happens, growth stops. Muscle only grows when there's a reason to grow. For natural lifters, ego lifting is one of the biggest mistakes. Poor form shifts tension away from the target muscle and increases injury risk, slowing long-term progress. Controlled reps and consistent progression matter far more than chasing heavy numbers. Simply put, if your training never gets harder, your muscles have no reason to change. Track your workouts, focus on quality reps, and aim for small improvements. Over time, those small increases add up to real, sustainable muscle growth. After you train, your workout triggers a process called muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. This is the phase where your body repairs the muscle fibers stressed during training and rebuilds them stronger and thicker. Resistance training turns MPS on, but nutrition determines how effective that process is. Protein is the key building block. Without enough protein, your body simply doesn't have the raw materials needed to repair muscle tissue. You can train hard, follow a perfect program, and still see little to no growth if protein intake is too low. Training sends the signal, but protein supplies the bricks. For natural lifters, consistency matters more than perfection. A useful rule of thumb is approximately 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body weight per day. Equally important is how you distribute protein. Spreading intake across multiple meals helps keep MPS elevated throughout the day. Large gaps with no protein can limit recovery, especially when training frequently. Whole food sources like eggs, lean meat, fish, dairy, legumes, and quality plant proteins all support MPS. Supplements can help, but they are never a replacement for a solid diet. In simple terms, no protein means no repair. No repair means no growth, no matter how hard you train. Muscles do not grow during your workouts. They grow during recovery. Training is the stimulus, but sleep and rest are when your body actually repairs damaged muscle fibers and builds them back stronger. For natural lifters, recovery is often the most underestimated part of muscle growth. Quality sleep is non-negotiable. During deep sleep, your body releases growth-related hormones and shifts into full repair mode. Consistently getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep allows muscle protein synthesis to do its job efficiently. Poor sleep slows recovery, reduces strength, and increases injury risk.
Ow.
Rest days are just as important as training days. Muscles need time to adapt to the stress you place on them. Training the same muscles hard every day doesn't speed up growth, it slows it down. Strategic rest days help prevent fatigue from accumulating and keep performance high. Stress also plays a major role. High physical or mental stress raises cortisol levels, which interferes with recovery and muscle building. Managing stress through proper nutrition, hydration, light activity, and relaxation improves results. Overtraining doesn't make you disciplined, it makes you stuck. Respect recovery, and your natural gains will follow. Let's be honest, natural muscle growth takes time. There are no shortcuts, and understanding realistic timelines helps you stay consistent instead of frustrated. If you're a beginner, you'll experience what's often called newbie gains. Your body is highly sensitive to training, so strength and muscle size increase faster in the early months.
Ow.
This phase feels exciting, but it doesn't last forever. During the first year of proper training, a natural lifter can build around 6 to 10 kilograms of lean muscle in the best-case scenario. That assumes consistent workouts, sufficient protein, good sleep, and smart programming. Most people gain less, and that's still completely normal. After the first year, progress slows down significantly. Muscle growth becomes gradual and precise, often measured in small visual changes rather than big jumps on the scale. This isn't failure, it's biology. The closer you get to your natural potential, the harder it becomes to add new muscle. That's why patience matters. Anyone promising massive muscle in 30 days is selling motivation, not truth. Real muscle is built over years, not weeks. Stay consistent, track progress realistically, and trust the process. Natural growth is slow, but it lasts. Understanding the difference between natural and steroid-assisted. Muscle growth is critical, especially for setting realistic expectations. Many people feel discouraged not because they're doing things wrong, but because they're comparing themselves to bodies built with artificial help. Steroids dramatically increase recovery speed and muscle protein synthesis. This allows users to train harder, more often, and grow muscle at an unnatural rate. The size and definition achieved can look impressive, but it comes with serious health risks, including hormonal damage, heart issues, and long-term dependency. The physiques you see on social media are often not attainable naturally, no matter how hard you train. Natural muscle growth, on the other hand, is slower, but it's real and sustainable. Progress depends on consistent training, proper nutrition, quality sleep, and patience. Natural lifters build muscle that their body can maintain long-term without damaging health. Strength gains last, joints stay healthier, and progress doesn't disappear when shortcuts stop. The biggest mistake natural lifters make is comparison. Measuring your progress against enhanced athletes sets you up for frustration. Judge yourself only against your past self. Natural growth rewards discipline and time. It may be slower, but it's honest, healthy, and built to last. For natural lifters, the best training style is not about extreme workouts, it's about efficiency and sustainability. Your recovery ability is limited, so training must be structured to deliver results without burning you out. Compound lifts should form the foundation of your program. Exercises like squats, presses, rows, and deadlifts work multiple muscle groups at once, allowing you to lift heavier weights and create a strong growth stimulus. These movements deliver the most return for the effort you invest. Volume matters, but more is not always better. Moderate training volume allows you to stimulate muscle growth while still recovering properly between sessions. Endless sets and daily max effort workouts often lead to fatigue rather than progress. Perfect form is essential for natural lifters. Proper technique keeps tension on the target muscles and reduces injury risk. Ego lifting may look impressive, but it shifts stress away from the muscles you're trying to grow and slows long-term results. Above all, consistency beats intensity. A program you can follow for months will outperform a brutal routine you quit after weeks. Train smart, track progress, recover well, and remember, train smart, not insane. Most people don't fail to build muscle because they lack effort. They fail because they repeat the same avoidable mistakes. Understanding these issues is often more important than adding another exercise to your program. One of the biggest problems is program hopping. Constantly switching workouts prevents your body from adapting and progressing. Muscle needs repeated exposure to the same movements with gradual overload. Without consistency, there's nothing to build on. Poor sleep is another major growth killer. Training hard while sleeping poorly puts your body in a constant recovery deficit. Hormones suffer, strength drops, and progress stalls. Many lifters also undereat protein. Without enough protein, your body cannot repair muscle tissue effectively, no matter how intense your workouts are. Ego lifting is equally damaging. Chasing heavy weights with bad form shifts tension away from muscles and increases injury risk, often forcing long breaks from training. Finally, there's no patience. Muscle growth is slow and invisible day to day. Motivation comes and goes, but results only appear after months of consistent work. Muscle isn't built by hype or shortcuts. It's built by discipline, consistency, and time. Natural muscle growth is slow, but it's real. In a world full of shortcuts, fake promises, and edited transformations, choosing the natural path requires patience and honesty. Progress may not be dramatic week to week, but it is earned, and it lasts. Every workout you complete, every balanced meal you eat, and every full night of sleep adds another brick to the foundation. The changes may feel invisible at first, but over time they compound into strength, confidence, and a physique you can actually maintain. This is not about chasing perfection. It's about showing up consistently. Respecting the process means training with intent, fueling your body properly, and allowing yourself time to recover. It means understanding that setbacks are part of the journey, not signs of failure. Natural growth teaches discipline, resilience, and respect for your body's limits. If you stay consistent for months instead of days, results will come, not because of motivation or hype, but because biology always responds to repeated, honest effort. So trust the work you're putting in, respect the process, and the process will reward you.